migrant herders pour into Isiolo. And in another headline here, hunger looms in Kitui as drought tightens grip on ASAL countries. So moving away from drought response, let's now consider the main job of the ministry, and that's public service. About a year or so after you assumed that position, probably it's the best time to take a look at your performance so far. You came out very strong about service delivery at Huduma centers and the fact that we needed more. It's one of the questions we were asking on social media. Let's have that question. As citizens, how would you rate the Ministry of Public Service under CS Ruku? What is working and what needs urgent fixing? Yes, as citizens, how would you rate the Ministry of Public Service under Ruku? Marshal Madenge, 4 out of 10. Collins Oleopio, 2 out of 10. Grace Kamau just had Niroko. I didn't get that. Tungone Kipsiele says 1 out of 10. Patrick Nyongesa, just politics. 2%. Mwangi Moirore, 1.2 out of 10, just politics and chest thumping. This is the feedback directly. Githinji wa Mudende, 0 multiplied by 0, okay. Tony Wambua, show off and lots of public relations. Vogush Getty says, no points at all. This is a feeling from some of our viewers about the performance of the Public Service Ministry. And yeah, and it goes on and on. It's not even worth rating just politics, just politics, just politics. It would appear that many people feel that as CS for public service, you've engaged more in politics in your first year in office than the job of you as a cabinet secretary.
Okay.
Yeah.
We respect the opinion of the public or Kenyans, and we take it seriously. I mean, not yet 1 year in office. I think this is the 8th month. I'll be 1 year in May. In May, that's time I will be 1 year in office. But as Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, one, we have taken care of public servant. We have ensured their salaries have been increased. Backdated 1st July 2025, then gross pay has increased, the housing allowance has increased, the commuter allowance has increased, and that's a very big milestone for any public servant in terms of ensuring that because there was complaint, their pay slips have been laden by taxes, we have ensured they have a good pay slip. They can be able to take care of their families. But also, I have ensured we push for people, Kenyans, to get proper service. Because Ministry of Public Service is basically government customer care and desk. Because we deal with Kenyans, anybody working in any ministry, in any government institution is a public servant. And as a ministry, we have to ensure all public servants are well facilitated to serve Kenyans in the most appropriate way. If you go to many Huduma centers across the Republic of Kenya, by 8 a.m., all people working at Huduma centers are always there. I have visited so many Huduma centers in Kenya, and almost all Huduma staff are always there to offer service to Kenyans. But we have challenges in a number of state departments across the region. I have been in Kisumu, in Nakuru, in Mombasa, in Embu, in Nyeri. You find there are quite a number of public servants who are not putting the best foot forward. And of course, you are working on a program to ensure this is going to be a thing of the past.
Some of that has been blamed on low morale in the public service. Have the actions you've taken changed that in any way?
Has been blamed on?
Low morale within the civil service.
I may say, not really. We have quite a number of public servants who are entitled. They get into the office, once they are getting employed. They are very energetic. They are looking forward to working and serving Kenyans. In a couple of years, they get so entitled that now they feel they cannot be taken anywhere. They think they own, it's like their family business or personal business. Because the places I've visited, interns, those who are working, interning with government in different places, they are always there. But they are seniors, most of them are not there. Mm-hmm. I have seen this everywhere I've visited. Other state department which is doing very well is immigration state department. Mm-hmm. In Mombasa, in Kisumu, in Nyeri, Nakuru, where I visited, and impromptu visit, I always find the people from immigration department there serving Kenyans. So we can say there is a culture in some, because immigration department is a department within the government of Kenya. Mm-hmm. Huduma Kenya is a government of Kenya service provider, okay? So why is it that we are getting Huduma people and immigration department in the offices early enough? I have also visited, except Kisumu, Teacher Service Commission employees in Mombasa, in Nyeri, in Nakuru, were in the offices early enough serving Kenyans, serving teachers. But in Kisumu, I didn't find the same. So the question is, why? We have some government offices serving and working well, and others are not. So cases of entitlement, cases of, feeling that you can do whatever you want. But we are putting as a government a program in place to ensure this is going to be a thing of past. But at the moment, we are aligning quite a number of things as far as payroll is concerned. Yes. As far as payroll is concerned, I know many Kenyans will not see the results. These are not things you can be able to, as a citizen, you cannot be able to see. But we are streamlining the payroll, and in the process of streamlining the payroll, because it's a technology, we are also embedding other things which is going to ensure the issue of Kenyans not getting proper service from the public servant will be a thing of past.
But someone would say that would create a new challenge, that especially when it comes to, and I remember you had probably the first interview as CS here with us, and we talked a lot about the issue of the public wage bill, public sector wage bill. Yep. And now you're talking about boosting pay for the public servants. How has that affected that balance?
You remember when I was here in Muri, I said the issue is not paying Kenyans. The issue is that as a country, we are getting less revenue. The revenue collected or the revenue we have as a nation is not enough to do all what we are supposed to do vis-a-vis paying the salaries. I also said that from where I sit, we should have more public servants